if we just had the normal play. And there's my son Sam, who is a premature baby.
And Sam's smiling face there showing why this is such a worthwhile event. And people really have entered into the spirit, as you can see now. The battle for victory here, partly for personal pride, partly for the fastest lap prize of the day, which has been donated by Mac Tools. We mentioned before, a fantastic toolbox, worthy of any Grand Prix or any other form of racing team. And let's not forget, there is also the prestige of coming first in this, only the second running of the racingforcharity.com Pro Celebrity Kart Race, which I hope, and I think we all hope over the forthcoming years, is going to become a regular event. I certainly know the guys have enjoyed it, and there's one or two aching of it now. It's been a long day out there on the track, hasn't it?
It has. I'm sure there's a few guys out there. I find in go-karting, your arms get very sore, and I'm sure there's a few guys out there really feeling it at the moment.
Yeah, well, going back to the couple of laps we were able to do a couple of weeks ago, it does take its toll, all that bouncing around. And they've never quite got round in the design of karts to thinking about a soft seat.
Well, they certainly haven't got suspension in them. The only suspension you have is the tyres. So when the bump hits it, there's not a lot of absorption to get the bumps out.
Well, the only suspension I had on my laps, David, I have to say, was came through my rather fleshy buttocks. But welcome it was too. Respite from the bouncing on this circuit. Let's just have a catch up on the leaders. In front still, the WMS racing team. That will be KART 14, who also won the endurance race earlier on. Racing for Charity in second place. And the top 6 finished with Racky Racers, JPS Racing, Herbie's Heroes, and Bring It On. And this is Bring It On we're looking at now, with Joe Diamond still. And not far behind him in the Racing for the 11 team, DEK Graphics, I beg your pardon. They finished 6th in the first race. So we're seeing good consistency from the runners who went well in race 1. And a wave for our cameraman there. Very relaxed driving style, David.
Well, I actually thought he was coming into the pits. I think the driver behind. Oh, he might be just sort of just waving to everyone, and maybe he's enjoyed himself so much.
Well, unless prematurely he thinks he's on a victory lap. Well, this might be an opportunity for you to nip down the stairs, David, and find out what's going on.
Yep, okay.
Now, we have been blessed. We were talking earlier on that there was a time yesterday when we thought this race today was going to get cancelled because it bucketed down yesterday and there was no way we could have raced. And in fact, David called me at one stage to say, I'm not even sure it's going to happen. So we have to thank our lucky stars that the weather eased off. We've had a dry track all day, and that's made it a little bit easier for our beginners and a bit more fun for our cameramen stood on the side of the circuit. Now, for us, David has gone back into the pit lane. We've spoken to one or two of the chaps around about the circuit this last few minutes, but this time I think David's found himself some female company. Let's see where he is.
I'm joined here by Naomi Diamond, and normally she's doing what I'm doing, and she's doing what I'm normally